Well, once again, we're here in the knockout rounds of the World Cup. 4 years ago, we came up short against the mighty Argentina. Today, we take on the Welsh Dragons in the homeland of dragons, China. Can the Cayman Islands make it through somehow? Let's find out right away. Hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to, and we're back with episode 35 of our Cayman Islands experiment playthrough, and it's one of the biggest episodes yet. For the second time ever, we've made the second round. This time, do we have a better chance of going through than the previous time? Probably yes. Does that mean we have a good chance of going through? Probably not. We're up against Wales. Now, Wales, when we look them up, profile, yes, so they're world ranking 17th, and this is a team that's been as high as 14th fairly recently. So Ryan Giggs still in charge. Obviously, they're no slouches. If we have a look at their squad, a little bit similar to Austria in that there's lots of players around this kind of 10 million mark. We've got a goalkeeper, Ethan Walker, worth 18.5 million. Player at Liverpool, though by no means a regular by the looks of things. We got a couple of players at Villarreal, that's interesting, including Chris Meffam, 36-year-old Chris Meffam at Villarreal. Interesting, 154 caps. I wonder if that's the AI doing that weird thing where they recommend you sign a fellow countryman to help someone settle in, so maybe that's the deal. He's there to help Nico Williams settle in. We've got players from Championship Premier League teams, few players from outside the UK, MLS, Roma as well, Anderlecht. And then, we've got one here worth £40.5 million, Simon Jackson at Fulham, but wait, I've just spotted it. Elwyn James, 22 years old, 34 caps in 38 games, £96 million, an Arsenal player. My God, he must be one of the best young players in the world. Oh no. Right, so this is how we line up once again. Ribeiro, Ebanks Webb and Wood Roach. Wood Roach, he's got to be the one to nullify the threat of Elwyn James. We'll take your 96 million striker and we'll place our 55 million pound defender being chased by Real Madrid there. Against him, Challenger Sanchez and McLean in the full-back position, Skeet and Rowe in the centre of the park, Lindo Wilson in the attacking midfield role, Solomon and Van Brederode on the flanks, and Rig up front. Let's see if it's going to be enough. It's 90 minutes of knockout football with the potential for extra time, of course. And, well, if we get through, then we get the winners out of Ukraine, Chile. Could we get ourselves on a run? Or are we just going to be humiliated and sent home early? Same formation, it would seem, from the Welsh, who are in this bright green. We'll see. Will we cancel each other out, or will this Elwyn James guy just tear our defence to shreds? I'm going to tell them we're the underdogs. That suits us down to the ground, and I've got faith in everyone. Let's get out there and win this thing. Right then, the teams line up for the national anthems. They do their huddles, and we are off. One of the biggest games in Cayman Islands footballing history. Perhaps the game against Spain, the opening match of our first World Cup appearance. Maybe that was bigger for nostalgia reasons. Oof, good save there from Ribeiro. Perhaps the game last time against Argentina was just as big, but this is one, well, maybe the performance against Austria would not suggest we've got a chance of winning, but, you know, we beat Cameroon last time, and Cameroon were ranked somewhere, in the teens and the world rankings. They were like 17th, 18th, something like that. We managed to eke out a 1-0 win. Who knows, maybe we can do the same today, but the highlights has been all Wales so far, and they've just taken the lead. Ethan Ampadu with the goal. We've got to demand more from the players here. Not the best of starts at all. Right, we've made a few changes after that goal. We drop back to balance, trying to keep the ball more. We're going to play for set pieces. We're going to look to hit them on the counter-attack. Just toning things down a bit. We weren't creating anything. Let's see now. Van Brederode swings in the corner. That's the kind of chance we've got to work in our favour. Skeet keeps it alive. Rowe, Skeet, the central midfielder's out on the flank. And it's a shot from Van Brederode. Fantastic save from the keeper. Our best chance. We've sprung into life in this game now. The highlights continuing. Van Brederode with the in-swinging corner. No, we can't get anything from it. But now, we're showing up in the Wales half, which is good. It's not what we were doing earlier in the game. Wood Roach marshalling the defence, making sure that pesky Ethan Walker doesn't get anywhere near the ball. Van Brederode, he's got a man out wide, but he switches the flanks to Solomon. Solomon with the cross. Rig heads it over the bar. Oh, the tactical switch seems to have worked. It seems to have caught Wales on the hop slightly. No. They're going for a penalty. They've given it. Oh, no. Just as we were getting back into the game. 2-0 down. We've got a mountain to climb now. Oh, just as we get to half-time, we're going to have one more highlight. We've picked up the ball here. The Welsh attack has broken down. Can we pull one back? This would be a perfect time to get ourselves back in the match. Set up a fantastic second half if we can score here. But we're being pushed all the way back to the keeper. We've got to get this a bit more urgently up the pitch. But of course, I tweaked the tactics and told them to be a bit more cautious. Way too much triangular passing with the keeper. Come on, boys. What are you trying to do? You're acting like we're 2-0 up and trying to run down the clock. But a long ball over the top to Rig. Rig is behind the defence. He pulls it back to Van Brederode. We've done it. We've got the goal in stoppage time in the first half. That's a game changer. That is definitely a game changer. Now we're only a goal down and we ride at the crest of a wave of momentum. Beautiful pullback from Rig there. He didn't do the selfish striker thing. He pulled it back for Van Brederode and now we carry the momentum into half-time. Right then, if it wasn't for that pesky penalty and that bloody Elwyn James, we would have been all right. I mean, obviously, we're having a lot of joy down the right with Carson Solomon. Just we're not getting much going on in their box. Let's have a look at the summary. I mean, we can see here, Ebanks Webb, he gave away the penalty. Carson Solomon's been making mistakes. Rig's been kind of frozen out of the game. But I think that after the tactical tweaks, we were much, much better. So we're going to tell them we want a better showing in the second half. I'm going to send them out there without any changes. I'm going to keep an eye on Carson Solomon. He's down on a 6.4. And also McLean on his 6.5. I mean, McLean, he's not really, we're not going to bring on the left back and have him change the game. But changing an attacking position like right midfield might have an influence. Free kick for the Welsh. And it's Elwyn James, the £100 million boy who just fires it in. Absolutely no build to that at all. The Welsh just don't know how to tease the crowd. But, up and over the wall. Ribeiro was there, but he just couldn't keep it out. Right, time to get Carson Solomon off the pitch. So it's going to be Connolly Ebanks who comes on. He's done a job for us in the past, scored a couple of goals, and he can play up front as well, so we can always push him into a more advanced position when we're chasing the game later on. Bit worried about Big Dave Lindo-Wilson. Bit of low match sharpness. So we're going to bring on Darwin Ebanks, who's going to play a lot more attacking. We're going to have him as an attacking midfielder on attack. Hopefully he's going to make a difference for us now. Right, demand more from the boys here. We start with our ball. Yes, oh no, Elwyn James has dispossessed the defender. And oh my God, what a strike. He gets his hat-trick, but he just smashed that one in. And, oh dear, that was terrible play from us. Rowe and Ebanks were caught in possession. James just charged through, smashed it so hard that it was bouncing out of the net before we'd even realised it had gone in. Okay, well, we've changed things up. We've gone more attacking in our approach, positive, and we've put on the overlapping fullbacks and things like that. I mean, I don't see us pulling it back to 4-4, but you never know. As Rig is clean through on goal, and he scores. There you go. There you go. So we've got it back to a 2-goal deficit. I wish Rig had scrambled for the ball instead of running off to celebrate in the corner. But okay, the tactical tweaks have worked again. Van Brederode with the flick on there from the long ball. Rig just got away from the defence, took his time, placed his shot. Nicely done. Now let's get another one. Right, bring on Nkuma right. Bit more of an attack-minded player coming on for Rowe. Let's see. I mean, can we salvage something here? It would be a fantastic story if we did. Okay, so we're pushing people up. Skeet's just going to have to marshal midfield by himself. Everyone else is pushed forward. Complete wing-backs in, attacking and just throwing everything at the Welsh for these final 10 minutes. The only thing I haven't done yet is very attacking or shoot on sight. Let's see if we can get something here. Of course, the Welsh are going to be looking to pick holes, and when you've got one of the best young players in the world leading your front line, it's going to be quite easy to do that. But we're going to go down in a blazing flame of glory if we go down at all. Ebanks now. Ooh, terrible ball, terrible ball. You can't be playing balls like that when there's someone like Ethan James sniffing around. Oh, dearie me. Okay, we've put out the push forward shout. We've gone very attacking, and we've got a throw in. We've got bodies in the box. Get that cross in. And it's cleared. And of course, there was nobody on the edge of the area to pick it up because we're all pushed too far forward. And bloody Skeet has got himself sent off. It's just not our day, is it? I'm not putting anyone in the centre of midfield. There's just going to be a big gaping hole there. We're just going to have to exploit the flanks, as we do well. Get everyone forward. Rig now. Rig, come on. He goes for glory. I haven't put on shoot on sight yet, actually. Actually, I should remember to do that. But, you know, I like his effort. All right, shoot on sight. We'll do that. Early crosses, whatever. Whipped crosses, fine. We'll do the works. Let's get back out there. Come on. Just a couple of minutes of the World Cup left for the Cayman Islands. Can we at least rattle the Welsh cage and make them panic for stoppage time? Probably not. Come on, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes to go. The minutes are just ticking by. Nothing's happening, and no, it's a Welsh free kick. James hits the side netting. He's just showing off now. And it looks like we're going home. We won against China, but then 2 defeats against European opposition for a disappointing end to our World Cup campaign. Unfortunately, we're going to go home once again in the second round. I had hopes that we might be able to sneak through. We might be able to repeat the trick that got us the vital win against Cameroon last time, but no, it wasn't to be. Van Brederode finally clicked in the team with an 8.3. Great game from him. Rig as well. Well, can't be too harsh on the team after that. No one expected us to win. You gave it everything. And that's it. We go home. The World Cup fairy tale is unfortunately over. So we're out in the second round. Youthful Cayman Islands come unstuck. Skeet got himself sent off, so banned for a match. Never mind. Nothing we can do about that. There's the talk that we need to build on that, but overall, they're delighted with our showing at the World Cup. So what next? North American Nations League coming up, but that's not going to be scheduled until next year. Starts September 2035. We're going to have a Gold Cup before then. That will be drawn next April as well. So next year, we're going to have one more crack at the Gold Cup. I'm just wondering now, with the Football Manager 2021 announcement out there, we're about 6 weeks away from the game, maybe, you know, from the beta. So I'm just wondering where we go with the Cayman Islands from here. I think, you know, as far as the World Cup goes, as far as the kind of talent coming through, this is the level we're going to be at. We've kind of hit a bit of a brick wall, much like the AI did in the experiment version. Although they hit that wall, that glass ceiling for them was a lot lower. We've gone into the top 50 of the world rankings. We've qualified for 2 World Cups. We've reached the knockout rounds. We can make it depending on the look of the draw to the semis or the final of the Gold Cup, but I think beating Mexico is always going to be a big ask. So I don't know. What do you think? What do we do from here? Do we continue? Do we wrap things up and say it was a job done well enough? Or do we have one more crack at the Gold Cup and the Nations League? Let me know what you think down in the comments. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button if you've enjoyed that episode and that valiant World Cup showing. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer. See you again soon.